Good morning, it's Saturday and I've got my scruffs on today, ready to do some decorating. We're getting our carpets done, so we've got to strip all the paint off the stairs if we can and do the living room. So it's going to be a busy couple of weeks doing all of that, but I'll show you what I'm having to eat. I've got 2 eggs scrambled without any milk or fat, and I've got 2 slices of wholemeal toast with some Nor Pad Light on top and some marmalade. Quite high in calories, I think it comes to something like 378 in total, but I'm going to be quite active and quite busy, so I want to have something filling to eat for breakfast, and I shall catch you in a bit.
Scene of 1952, which was a much more sombre and bleak occasion, and of course it wasn't filmed then. There was a big argument then about whether television ought to be filmed.
Doing some DIY, but we just stopped because the ascension of the new king is about to happen, so it's a moment in history, so we thought we'd better watch it.
For part 1 of the council. My lords, it is my sad duty to inform you that Her Most Gracious Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, has passed away on Thursday, the 8th of September, 2022, at Balmoral Castle. I now call on the clerk of the council to read aloud the text of the proclamation.
Whereas it has pleased Almighty God to call to his mercy our late Sovereign Lady, Queen Elizabeth II, of blessed and glorious memory, by whose decease the crown of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is solely and rightfully come to the Prince Charles Philip Arthur George, do now hereby, with one voice and consent of tongue and heart, publish and proclaim that the Prince Charles Philip Arthur George is now, by the death of our late sovereign of happy memory, become our only lawful and rightful liege lord, Charles III. God save the King!
God save the King! The proclamation.
They've pronounced the ascension.
What's the throne?
Yeah, it was all televised.
What have Charles taken?
Yeah, so they had to, all the Prime Minister and stuff had to sign it all. It's all official now. Oh, a bit of a ward. It's tiring. Evening. I've not vlogged much today. I've been really busy. We've been stripping the paint off the wood, the banisters and the spindles and things. Well, we didn't get to the spindles, and it's really hard work. I'm absolutely shattered. So we were doing that most of the day. Then we had to shoot to Costco because Eddie was getting some glasses sorted out, and I bought some petrol while I was there because petrol at Costco is cheaper. So that took a little bit of a while, and then we got back and I took Luna out for a walk, and then I got changed back into my scruffs and started doing some more scraping, and then I did about maybe another half an hour, and I just had enough. So I've gone and got changed. I've got to go and pick Ewan up in about 30 minutes. So I've got the house to myself. Eddie's on the stag do. Tom's at work and Ewan's at work. So nice and quiet. Chloe's been here all day doing stuff for her shop, so she's just finally gone. Although I haven't seen much of her, to be honest, because obviously I've been doing DIY stuff. So I'll be so excited to get all this paintwork redone because it looks awful, and get the carpets redone. I'm so excited, even though it's costing a lot of money. We haven't done anything major for a while, so it desperately needs it. But yeah, I've showed you everything I've had to eat today. So I had the jacket potato with chilli and cheese, and I thought on the face of it, it got tons of cheese on it. But actually when I started eating it, I realised it actually hadn't got as much as I thought. But I counted all the calories the best I could for it, but I've no idea whether I've counted them correctly. But I think it shows that I've got like 300 and something calories left for the rest of the day, and I've not had any tea. But I've been so active today. I'm not too concerned. Obviously I've weighed in and everything, so I've not done my weighing update video. Actually, I'll do that in the morning. I've just not had time to do it, so I'm going to chill. I've just made myself an iced coffee with an espresso and ice and water and some oat milk. I just need some caffeine to wake me up because I feel so tired. I didn't pick Ewan up from work until I think it was about 1:30, 1:45, and the alarm went off at 7 as normal, and I was up ready to take him to work again because we had to leave at 8 this morning to get him to work. The poor thing had no respite really between shifts, and he got himself McDonald's breakfast on the way to work. I didn't have anything. And then I went straight to Screwfix to get the heat lamp things. As you look, I might be repeating myself. You already know all this, but anyway, I'm consequently very tired, so I'm just having a coffee to try and give myself a bit of a caffeine boost and decide if I want anything for tea. I'm not hugely hungry. I'm more peckish. I've got some barbecue chicken drumsticks that I bought reduced in Asda yesterday in the fridge that need eating today. So I don't know whether just to cook those up or whether just to freeze them, because I don't know if I fancy them or not. I've got 2 leftover skinny burgers that I cooked for tea last night that were surplus to requirements, so I could have one of those in a bun. So I might just do that for easiness. Not sure what Ewan will be having or what he fancies. So he's at work again tomorrow. I think he's in for 10, so he's got to leave at 9. And he's on a long shift tomorrow. He's on 10 in the morning till 12 midnight. I don't know how he's going to do it. He desperately needs some days off, I think, at some point. But he's just trying to earn his money the best he can because he's on quite a low hourly rate. So I think he's on like £5 an hour. And he's obviously having driving lessons. But anyway, this is my little chat. I'm just sitting here with a drink and just chatting to you because no one else is in the house, I think. I've got YouTube on. Just going to pick something to watch for the next few minutes. And I need to edit a video, really. So I'll probably do that later as well. But yeah, I shall show you if I have anything else to eat. Luna is busy clawing at my feet right now. She likes to have a foot rub. I'll just show you quickly. She's turned away in disgust. In fact, look how bad I am. That plate over there, just there, has got a bit of scrambled egg on from this morning. That I gave her a bit of scrambled egg when we had ours, and I haven't had a chance to pick it all up and put it away because I've just been busy. So I need to go and do that on the way down. You're not looking at me now. Are you ignoring me? You like foot rubs, don't you? I know. It's just me and you doing this tonight, isn't it? Little sausage. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Dinner tonight is a little bit random. I've got a leftover burger from last night. I've just heated in the microwave. On there I've got a bit of chili cheese and it's a 53-gram roll which I've tracked. I've got a chicken drumstick. I've cooked these off because I bought them reduced yesterday and they needed cooking, so I've just pinched one of those. And then I've got 22 grams of the lentil hummus chips and some red pepper hummus. This actually takes me 53 calories over for the day, but I haven't weighed out my chicken drumstick properly and I think it's less than what I've counted. And also I counted my jacket potato just with averages, so 53 calories I'm not too worried about. I've been really active today doing all my decorating. So I'm finishing on 1,453, which I don't think is too bad really because I have been quite active today. So and I have had days when I've been under, so it's fine. And it's weigh day today, so it's all good. I could have had a takeaway. You come home from work, he's ordered himself like a pizza box or something. And I was really tempted, but I didn't. I've just had this, so it's 53 calories over is better than having a takeaway. So I'm going to go and enjoy this, and I shall catch you again tomorrow. I won't be having anything after this. It's 10 to 10. This is my breakfast. It's 417 calories, which does seem quite high, but I won't end up having lunch, I don't think, today. So I'll probably have a lunch and dinner combined. So this is 2 slices of wholemeal toast, which is 53 grams, 2 slices of bacon that I've just dry fried, and then I've got 2 eggs scrambled. So I shall catch you later. Good morning, it's Sunday. I've already showed you my food. It's a weird day today. So Sunday, it was quite a late night last night. I had to go and pick Eddie up from being out on his stag do, and I came back, and what did I do when I came back? I think I went straight to bed pretty much. Felt so tired this morning. Obviously all this physical work is draining, and I made us some breakfast, and then Eddie's gone off to play golf. I took Ewan to work, popped into Aldi just to get some potatoes, and found they had some chemical paint remover. So because we've got so much paint to remove, I thought, oh, I'm going to try it because the heat gun's taking ages. and I've been applying it to just the banister rails, and it is a nightmare because I'm on my own and Luna's in the house. I've got all my windows open and everything, so there's plenty of air, so it's not too toxic. But she just won't sit still. She's literally following me everywhere, so I'm having to try and keep her away from this stuff, and it's an absolute nightmare. So I regret buying it and I regret doing it. I should have just persevered with the heat gun and be done with it. I haven't done any of the big sort of like straight bits because I'm going to still use the heat gun on those once obviously all of this other stuff's out of the way, because you're not allowed to use heat anywhere near this chemical remover, so I've got to strip all that off before and sand it all back before I do heat on the rest of it. And I'll probably wash it with some sugar soap and stuff to make sure there's no remnants of it anywhere, but it is just a nightmare. And it's supposed to be a non-drip formula. I've managed to drip in a couple of places. It doesn't matter because obviously the carpets are being replaced, but I'm thinking more about A, I don't want it anywhere near where Luna's likely to be walking, and B, I don't want it dripping on the other bits of woodwork that we're not actually going to be stripping the paint off. So yeah, I just regret buying it really. But this, because when I was doing it yesterday, Tom was like, why are you doing it without? Why don't you just get the other stuff that'll strip it off, the chemical stuff? And I don't really like using chemicals for stuff because it's not particularly environmentally friendly either. But I sort of gave in because it was on offer in Aldi, so it was, instead of $6.99 for a tin, it was $2.99. So I thought, well, that's not too bad. I'll get 2 tins of it. I think I might take one of the tins back. I've used probably half of one of the tins on what I've done, and I don't think I'll be using the rest. I'm really worried about Luna going anywhere near it, so it's really scaring me. Perhaps should have waited till Eddie back, so one of us could have stayed in the room with her. But she's really hyper on edge at the moment. I don't quite know why. Every time someone shuts the car door outside the house, she's barking. It's like she's on full alert. So I don't know if it's because I'm in the house on my own or whether there's something else going on, but she's very much on edge at the moment. So she stood barking at the Hoover for about 5 minutes until I had to shut it away in the downstairs toilet. So yeah, fun and games this morning. Anyway, I've got a chicken out to do a roast dinner today. I do look a mess, so I apologise, but I'm in my scruff because obviously I'm doing all the DIY stuff, so I didn't bother having a shower this morning and sorting my hair out because I know I'm going to be having one as soon as I've finished. I'm hoping to pop over to my sister's later for coffee and perhaps do a bit of knitting. We were talking about doing a little Queen and Corgi as a little tribute to the Queen, but whether or not I get around to it, I don't know. I've got to sort my knitting stuff out. I'm looking for my circular needles and I can't find them, but to be honest, the house is, it's not upside down, it's actually fairly tidy, but it's just finding stuff. I don't know where I've put them. So anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Just thought I'd pop on to say I'm just waiting for the stuff to work its magic. It's got about 10 minutes left, I think, and Luna's finally settled in her basket, so all's calm in the house. Just watched Middle-Aged Minx vlog. I don't know if any of you watch her. I'm sure some of you must do because you're all sort of similar age category to me. She ended up with a clip of the Queen, and I actually don't know why I'm so upset, but I thought years ago that when the Queen died, when I was younger, I would always think, oh, at least we get a day off work, and that's all I thought it would be. I never expected to feel quite so sad as I actually do. I don't know if I'll leave this in the vlog or not, but I just thought I'd share it with you because I'm sure many of you must feel the same way as I do. I'm not even like a huge royalist. I'm really shocked by my reaction to it all. But she had a clip of the Queen at the end, which was a very fitting tribute. And I did actually go to see the Queen. It was like a drive-by when I was younger. She came to Nottingham and we all sort of went down to the boulevard and she sort of drove by and did like a royal wave as she went past. And obviously when I've been to London, we've been to see the palace. Never seen the Queen there, but we've seen the palace. But I never thought I'd feel quite so upset as I do. So anyway, I just thought I'd share with you that I'm sure you must feel the same way, and I wanted to document it because I was looking back. This is like history. What a few years we've had. Pandemics, and then a change to it having a king, and it's all very strange and very unsettling for most people, I think, especially with all of the cost of everything going up as well. We just need to all stick together. See you in a bit. So we're still busy decorating and trying to strip paint off everywhere. It's a really big job, a huge job. So Eddie's just made some crumpets. It is 4:10. I'm not eaten since this morning. I'm just starting to get peckish, so I've done this. Well, Eddie's done this, and then I've just ordered 2 vegetarian, 2 good to go bags from our local sort of carvery place. I've got a chicken to stick in, and I just thought if I buy the vegetarian bags, it just saves me having to do any vegetables or anything. and save the mess. So I'm going to try and count it the best I can, but to be honest with you, it's better than doing anything else, and because we're in such a mess at the minute, I'll just quickly show you the floor. So that's what we're dealing with, and it's literally it's worse downstairs. This is the bit that I've just started on, and we've got that bit there stripped. The other end stripped. We're not doing the spindles, we're leaving the spindles. Because we're a 3-story, it's a massive job, so we've done the banisters and all the big sort of like uprights, but yeah, we're leaving the spindles, definitely. We'll have to sand them down after this, and then they'll all need priming and undercoating. The paint that's on here since we bought the house has been rubbish, and it's never sat properly. It's always had the knots coming through and stuff, so we just wanted to do it properly before we get the carpets done. So it's just a massive job. So I'm just going to keep going, and I shall catch you later. I've actually showed you my crumpets or not, but these are my crumpets, and I've got some of the marmalade on there. So I will count it, but I'm not doing it right this minute, so I shall catch you later. Hi, it's Sunday evening, and we sat down probably about half an hour ago. It's quite late now. It is 5 to 8, and we've just showered after doing all of the clearing the paint and then hoovering after and stuff. Absolutely shattered. We've ordered a Too Good To Go bag for a vegetarian carvery, and we've got our own chicken in the oven to go with it. So we're going to go and pick that up soon. I think it's 8:30 collection time. So I've just sat and rechecked my calories on a TDEE calculator, and I've changed them in the app now to what it's advising for somebody with my, well, I've put everything in there, even my fat level based on my weighing scales. So it should be fairly accurate, I think. And it's told me I can have 1,722 a day, and I've put protein as one of my main targets. So we'll see how this week goes with that. Obviously today's going to be quite hard because I've had my carvery, so I've got to see what I get on there and guess what I can have. But I've only had the crumpets for lunch, and I had the bacon sandwich with some scrambled egg this morning. So fairly good day so far. And I shall show you what I have when I've picked up the Too Good To Go bag. So we've collected our vegetarian Too Good To Go roast carveries, a lot of mashed potato in there, peas and carrots, and then there's a Yorkshire pudding and some roast potatoes. So I need to figure out how I'm going to count it, but there's another one there. I can get into it. I think that one's got more stuffing. It's got some stuffing on that one as well. And again, Yorkshire pudding and roast potatoes. But it doesn't look like there's any cauliflower cheese or anything in it, so I think it's just a big pile of mashed potato, a bit of stuffing and some peas and carrots, I think. So that should be okay. And I've got my chicken ready. I'm just going to cut that up now. So here's the dinner with the bit. I only put a tiny bit of chicken on because there is so much veg. There's red cabbage in here as well as some sort of like mixed veg. But in all honesty, I doubt very much I'm going to eat all this. It's a huge amount of food, and we could have had one between two. So I'm going to give it a bit of a go because I'm hungry. Roast potatoes look nice, but yeah, I can't see me eating all of that. I meant to say that was £2.49 for each one, which is really, really good value. And actually, I didn't really need the meat at all, so I could have actually saved the chicken for another day. So I won't be eating anything else after this, so I'm going to end the video here so I can go and enjoy my food. It's nearly 9 o'clock, so I shall see you tomorrow for another one. Good morning, it's Monday, and it's currently 11:15, and I started work as usual, and I've just been getting on with it, and then I've got some crumpets and I forgot to record, so I'll show you my last one before I eat the rest of it. So for breakfast I had 2 crumpets with a tiny bit of Nord Pack Lighter and some marmalade on there. I can't remember the calories off the top of my head, but I've had this several times this week because I'm really, really enjoying it at the moment. And it's just something very, very quick and easy to have before lunch, so I shall catch you later. Here's my lunch for 354 calories. I've got a white soft bitter with some chicken on, a tiny bit of piccalilli and some lettuce at the garden. I've got 5 cherry tomatoes and 2 Babybel Lights. So I'm going to eat this and I shall catch you later. Look at that, oh no. Crikey me. Evening. So the last piece of footage, you'll see that I went to the Morrison's Cafe. I met Chloe and Ethan, and I went with Eddie, and we had one of the full English breakfasts. Just tracked it in the app and it does take me over calories for today. But all I will say is that the bacon was really, really small and I didn't eat all my toast and stuff, so I don't think I probably would be over calories in the end of the day. But it was very nice. I didn't eat anything that was... I had a poached egg, not a fried egg, and obviously in the app it doesn't ask you to choose and distinguish between the two. So I went for the healthier option there. The mushroom, I've asked Chloe even, it's not deep fried. They spray it with spray oil and then it's put in the oven. So it's under the hot lamp. So that isn't deep fried and it doesn't taste deep fried. The sausages were quite small and the bacon was tiny. So like I say, I don't think I'll be over at the end of the day. I'm not too concerned about it. I did want to work out again today, but it's just not worked out. Work has been rubbish today and getting out of the house was better for my mental health because I just needed to get away. And I needed to get bread, milk and tea bags and stuff because I've not been food shopping this week, so I just need to get a few bits, which I've done, so that's fine. I've got a nice cup of tea on the go now. So I won't be eating anything else. I feel absolutely stuffed, if I'm honest. It was really good value for money because they've got a half price offer on, and because Chloe started working there, she's got a staff discount. So I think for the 4 of us, and Eddie and Ethan had chips as well, it came to like £15. So can't moan at that really. I had a black coffee. I didn't have any milk in my drinks and didn't have a cappuccino or anything. So that's all good. Like I said, I'm going to go and sit down now. It's 7:45. I might still try and do some yoga or something later, but right now I feel quite full, so I'm just going to go and sit and have a bit of a chill, get my gym jams on, pyjamas, and have a bit of a chill because I just feel like I need it. I didn't even walk Luna today because I just couldn't get off work in time, so a bit unfortunate, but there we go. So yeah, if I do anything else of any interest I shall let you know, but it's very unlikely at this point. I'm probably just going to sit and veg out for a little bit and then perhaps even have an early night so I can get up and do my workout in the morning because I'm not on a late night pick up with you tonight, so that's quite nice. So I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning, it is 7:20 and I've got my kit on and I'm going to go and do some exercise and I shall see you in the next bit. Boot camp done. That was really tough. I did 30 minutes on the floor boot camp, so it was 6 minutes of, well, there's a warm-up and then it was 6 minutes of strength followed by, I think it was 5 minutes of cardio, 6 minutes of strength and 4 minutes of like every move on the minute or something, where you had to do so many moves of strength on each minute. And then I did a 5-minute stretch. So I've closed my rings for exercise for today. Just making myself a strawberry pea protein shake because I want my muscles to recover, because obviously I'm going to Leeds tomorrow, so I don't want to be really sore. So this is 101 calories. So this is going to be like my breakfast. I'll probably have something around 11, which is a bit of a snack, but this is my breakfast to sort of start the day, and I shall catch you in a bit. Here is my lunch. Apologies for the noise in the kitchen. Eddie's trying to put something away. This is 2 skinny sausages from Aldi. They're not the normal skinny sausage though, they're the ones in the smaller packs. And I've tracked them in the app, and I've got a soft pitta, 18 grams of cheddar and 15 grams of caramelised onion chutney on here. So this is, I think, 420 calories it comes to. So quite high for lunch, but I haven't had anything to eat apart from my protein this morning. So I did my workout, had the protein powder, and it did fill me up for a while, but I must admit the hour before lunch really dragged. My stomach was literally rumbling. I was so hungry. So I'm looking forward to eating this. I've still got like 1,200 or 1,263 calories left for dinner. So plenty left. I probably will have a snack this afternoon at some point, but we haven't got a huge amount in snack-wise. So I'm just going to enjoy this, and I shall catch you later. On my lunch, I made these. This is sticky toffee apple scone mix. It's from Aldi. And on here it says that each one is 136 calories. I've tracked it through the app because this is for a 48 gram baked scone, and mine weighs 37 grams. So mine tracks, I think it's 106 calories. So I'm going to have this now with a cup of tea on my break, and I shall catch you later. So I finished work late, and then we took Luna for a quick walk, and after that I had to ring my sister to organise what was happening tomorrow, because obviously I'm picking her up after I've been to hospital to go to Leeds. So we were just making all the arrangements, and we were on the phone for a while because I've not spoke to her for a few days. So I was late sorting tea out. I'd bought a pack of cooked beef in Morrison's yesterday that I was going to have for our tea. I thought I'll just have it with some mashed potato or something. I opened it up for us both to try it, and neither of us liked it at all. Just had a bit of a funny taste to it. Luna's enjoyed it, so she's had some nice topside beef off the deli counter. Tom's finished it off, but it just tasted a bit weird. So I was scratching around. I took nothing out of the freezer, so I was really struggling to know what to do for dinner, but I'll show you what I've got. This is a piri piri chicken stir fry from Iceland. This is half a bag, which I think is 419 calories. And then just to bulk out my veg, I've done a load of mushrooms and onions with some primula over and a bit of garlic seasoning. So I've counted all of it. I've got 2 slices of bread which I've got to add into my app. This is Polish sourdough bread which I've toasted because it was a little bit dry. And I've got 10 grams of Norpat lighter on there. But I've got plenty of calories for all of this. I did sneakily have a couple of those little scones that I made, but I have tracked them all in my app, so I've been honest about everything that I've eaten. So I was really, really hungry and I couldn't wait for dinner. So yeah, that teaches me not to make stuff because I do eat it when I make it. But like I say, I've counted it all. They weren't that high in calories anyway, so it wasn't too bad. Well, the mushrooms are nice. Mushrooms are always nice when you do them like that. A bit of garlic seasoning and just a bit of like some sort of low-fat cheese, no matter what it is, whether it's Philadelphia or Primula. And just a bit of either milk or hot water in just to loosen it up a little bit, and it's just lovely. So yeah, so that's what I've got for my tea, and I shall catch you later. For breakfast, I've got 2 slices of the Polish sort of sourdough bread, or is it rye bread? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm tracking it in my app. I've got tomatoes and spring onions that have just been fried in spray oil. I've got 10 grams of Norpat lighter on the toast, and I've got 2 eggs scrambled with no milk or butter in there. So this is my breakfast, and I shall catch you later. It's Wednesday today, and I'm working from home. I've just showed you what I've had to eat for my breakfast. It's 11:20. I'm only working half day today, so I'll be logging off around 1:45, and I'm going to have a shower, get ready, and then I'll be off to pick my sister up and go to the hospital. She's coming with me to the hospital just so that we can leave the hospital and then drive straight to Leeds. So I still don't know what the plan is food wise, because it depends on how long we have, how long the hospital takes and that kind of thing. If the hospital doesn't take long and we can get on the road up to Leeds and get there, then we might be able to eat before we go out tonight, so that would be quite good. If not, it might just be something to eat in the car on the go, and then I don't know. We'll see. But I've had quite a substantial breakfast, so I won't be having any lunch, so a bit few more calories than I probably would normally have for breakfast, but I really enjoyed it. So just busy working away. I'm not in any calls this morning, so it's absolutely heaven. I can basically go and get a cup of tea when I want, I can go to the toilet when I want, I can just work at my own pace, and I'm loving it. So so different. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit.